Alrighty, let's see how well we can curve out for round two. Ooh, that is somewhat of a curve. That's a curve, alright. The question is, am I crop sigilling or skeletoning first? Let's go ahead and sigil. Since we have Feaster, we want to get Delirium as fast as possible. And both of these are maze, so hopefully we don't mill ourselves. Alright, Captive, always a good draw on turn 2. Not always, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright. Yes. Alright, we're milling all our lands. But let's start crawling in our skin. Two Delirium cards and two fantastic Delirium enablers. This is what we got, alright? We didn't see Vessel of Nascency or Grapple with the past. So we're crawling and cropping. Our deck is crop-tastic. The cream of the crop, I would say, even. So if we draw Swamp, we've got some shots. We've got some shots at casting Dusk Feaster. They're outside shots, for sure. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, land is good. Land equals 1/1. And it wasn't even a swamp. Alright, Haunted Dead. Unfortunately, our entire squad gets shut down by a 1/3. Just wait until I get more of these insects, though. Alright. It's got the Bloodbriar Choking Restraints combo going. Alright, so Insect, and we still don't have Delirium. So we will mill again. It happened! We did it! Just like we drew it up. We're just attacking with Spirit here. We could attack with Haunted Dead and Tooth Collector post-combat, but whatever. So we'll play our creature first, so we have F6 equity. This board is so good. So dirtily. Tooth Collector. Just play a 1 toughness creature. Please, I dare you. A double dog dare you. Alright, sleepy time. Let's do the 2 mil first. See if we hit a land. We did not. Alright. Worth it, I guess. How does attacking with everything look? We lose an insect to that, and haunted dead to that potentially, or another insect. I think it's fine because if the haunted dead gets blocked by Bloodbriar, we get to Tooth Collector it. Alright. Fortunately, not taking the bait. Crop Sigil. Doesn't really even have much to return back yet. But, on the other hand, getting back a land is good for captive. Since it allows us to flip it next turn. Like, we can get back Hamlet Captain with Tooth Collector as our one human. It's kind of unexciting. I think I'll just wait on everything, probably. Because I'd rather get back like a 5/5, a 5/4 trample. But we haven't seen those yet. We do only have 17 cards left. Bant emerge. Options? Options. So many options. Byway Courier. I think this is the reveal is glitched, but opponent got Byway Courier, which clicking on doesn't even show me the picture of. Why would it? I'm gonna wait. Let's do the 1 first this time, because if we hit a land, I don't think we want to do the 2. Ooh. That's a lot of pings. So we can pick off the Fell Emissary, swing with the team, and then pick off the Bloodbriar and lose another thing. Finally, you've fell into our trap. Warped Landscape, Bloodbriar combo. It's good to get rid of the Bloodbriar now and keep our opponent on the back foot. Thinking about escalate, plus this, minus this. Slow and steady wins the race. think we're gonna mill one again and hope it'll land for an insect. Like we don't want to mill ourselves with Crawling Sensation anymore. Since we only have 15 cards left. And the 1/1s, I mean the 1/1s are good. Declaration on Haunted Dead? Okay. Oh, nice. Beautiful. And that's good too. Still haven't hit anything we want to return with Crop Sigil. As for attacking, guess we're just attacking with the spirit. And I'll play the land to leave up Crop Sigil. And now we can flip Captive, and we won't have to play any more lands. We can save them to discard the Haunted Dead, our last Haunted Dead, or our Cultist. Our board is so big, but it does so little. Do I even want to mill one anymore? I only have 12 cards left, probably not. The insect isn't worth a turn closer to death at this point. Since the rest of our cards are pretty gassy. How many lands do we even have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's only 3 lands left in those 12 cards. So it's the density is in our favor. The deck density. We're so dense. I probably shouldn't have even been going for these insects, but we got there. And if we had have hit something good, we could have Crop Sigiled it back creature-wise, like pretty much anything. Interesting. Flashing that out now. It has flash. And now it doesn't have, it won't have hexproof anymore. I'm not sure what the advantages of that were. Okay, there we go. Alright, we found a target to return with Crop Sigil. No. Beautiful. So, I think this is a attack with all turn. We lose this and an insect, but the damage is worth its weight in gold at this point, since we still have a spirit and now we also have the supplicant. Okay, Tooth Collector. Tooth Collector is what we're losing. It makes sense. that our opponent might have a 1 toughness. Alright, this is great. The Supplicant will be able to discard lands and make 1/1s and kill our opponent. And the Spirit is going to be good when our opponent's at 5. The only thing we don't have going for us is that the Sanitarium Skeleton can be blocked by Fogwalker and not returned for Supplicant, but that's not even going to matter. Assuming things don't drastically change. Crabs. Apparently crabs are very susceptible to Eldrazi influence. They do look good. Gigantic. See, there's birds in the photo, so you can tell that it's giant. Otherwise you just think it's an ugly crab. Double prey upon. I finally found a big enough creature to prey upon my hopes and dreams. That Supplicant. Rip Supplicant. Ooh, this is probably the thing that returns spells. Oh no. So if we flip this and swing, we put our opponent down to 1. Not use that. So this gets blocked, this gets blocked. They actually just bounce off as well. So I mean, the reason not to do that would be if we died on the swing back, but we're at a healthy 20. Alright, go insects, go. Go, go, go. Can't stop. They crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal without Chaplin's blessing. Get a clue? Alright. So what's good against Bant Emerge? The old Bant Emerge. The Supplicants seemed like they were good, especially with the crawling sensations. Watcher in the Web, he did have the 3/4. Hamlet Captain, it's probably not that great. Actually, the pings didn't even seem that amazing. I think we want all the Supplicants if we can get them, and probably 1 Borrowed Malevolence. It did seem fairly poor though. It is an instant though, which actually we still need to be considerate of. Maybe just 2 supplicants. Could also just cut a 2-drop, like a Hamlet Captain. We are siding in more humans, though. What about cutting Scavenger for another supplicant? And that way we can do some shenanigans. Alright. Perfectly acceptable hand. We have Crawling Sensation plus... oops, completely missed my Terrarion. Not important, not a big deal. Instantly lose because of it. So, yep, that's what I drew that turn. Yep. We have the Supplicant Crawling Sensation combo, though. So that's pretty spiffy. Okay. Let's just do it now. And I think we're in the market for a Revenant at the moment. Or we could Crawling Sensation. So we can Survivalist next turn. I think that's the right play, since this race is going nowhere fast. Ooh, there's our Grapple with the Past. Those would be great in our deck. This would be fan-bloody-tastic. Good card though. Grapple with the Past is great. It's fixing early. It's some sort of returning a creature from the graveyard spell. Whatever the most common one is, it's that. It's a Delirium Enabler. It does it all. Ooh, that was a good mill. Haunted Dead and a land. Perfect. It's almost even Delirium. So Tooth Collector's not doing much. Haunted Dead we can wait on. This might be a game where we just stay on 4 lands. Swift Spinner. Not exactly the most exciting card. I suppose it's good against our spirits. And the one spirit we had last game did do a lot of damage. Ooh. Getting fighty. Not the best stag ever. Stag is great though. Alright, now we have Delirium. So we could just Unhallowed this turn. I think so. This is actually a problem. Let's go ahead and block. Good. So we can double Haunted Dead and block this with the 2 spirits. Or we could Tooth Collector, play our land. Yeah, I think that's better. Because we're gonna Tooth Collector this. And then can we attack with this bad boy? We're at 11. We're actually fine if we just don't get hit by this a bunch. And we have the skeleton combo. So having the lands is pretty good too. We won't attack though. That's nice. That Tooth Collector is so busted. So we'll just discard these two. Please attack, yes. Please do. Only thing would be better if we had a land and triggered Crawling Sensation. And here's why Haunted Dead is so good. You actually get an untapped blocker, which not many of the other zombies that come back do. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, this deck has finally reached its full potential here. So as soon as we draw a land, whenever we draw a land, we can just return Sanitarium Skeleton, discard the land on our opponent's turn, get back Haunted Dead, get an insect, just go off like mad. Yeah, let's keep going. I want those insects. Supplicant's not looking as effective. Well, we still have Sanitarium Skeleton. Maybe I want some life from Revenant. Our opponent's down to one card already. I think they're probably mulliganed maybe or something. Maybe we're just card advantaging like crazy. Like masters. Alright, this trade is fine, because then our Haunted Deads can get in. So, I'm just going to play this, just because it uses the mana efficiently. It uses the mana efficiently. It puts the mana on its skin. I think we're done. Drawing lands is just as good as milling them at this point. We don't want to somehow lose to decking because we're in a pretty favorable spot at the moment. So we'll return Skeleton, discard it in the land, and reap our rewards. It's so awkward for our opponent because if they ever kill Haunted Dead, it just comes back worse than ever with a spirit. I mean, our opponent does have a million lands, but come on, we're comboing off. We're doing it. We're living the dream. Spider spawning. What even is spider spawning? Boom. So the flash guy, whatever. Our board is so junky anyways. I probably should have played Sinister Concoction first, just to blow up the... Well, I guess that guy has hexproof all the time, just all the time. Alright, the combos are real, and our opponent's mana flood is even more real. They probably even had another land in hand since they were doing nothing. But our dirtily combo was good enough. Let's see if it's good enough to win the draft, though.